Hello and welcome to the first KitPlus Daily show. We're here in our virtual studio, which of course we have to be because of, well, social distancing. That's right, we are 30 miles apart and brought to you via the wonders of technology. I am joined on my right by Mr. Marc Robson and on my left by Mr. Simon Tillier.
So right now, like many of you, we'd be in the departure lounge at Gatwick and Heathrow waiting for our NAB flight. Sadly, not this year, with most shows cancelled. We will be bringing you this daily show for the next couple of days, weeks, maybe even longer if it works.
Yeah, some short, sharp daily events, daily shows that'll have reviews, some guests, anything that's relevant to the current situation that we find ourselves in.
And of course, if you want to get involved, then please contact us. We've got the link showing on screen now.
So first up, some news. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, PPE, better known as personal protective equipment, has been in short supply. And our friends at Adder Technology have been doing what they can to help the cause. And a small team of their engineers have been using their 3D printer skills to design and assemble full-face protective visors, which they've been supplying to Addenbrooke's NHS Hospital in Cambridge. Adder's aiming to distribute 50 visors a week, of course, in addition to manufacturing its range of high-performance IP KVM solutions.
So we've also noticed some cool new cameras from Marshall Electronics. There's two PTZs and two mini cams. The PTZs, 730 and the 630, 60 frames per second, 3840 by 2160 video, and the 630 PTZ does 30 frames per second. Then the mini cameras, you've got the 420, which will do the UHD at 60 frames per second, and the 355 will offer HD at 60 frames per second. All over 3G, HD SDI, IP and HDMI simultaneously, and all over 30 times optical zoom. Good cameras.
Brilliant. Well, it'd be wrong for me not to talk about some esports news. The Freaks for You Gaming have deployed some multiple studios and PPU kit, all based around Blackmagic Design equipment. They've also built themselves a 2,800 square metre multi-purpose studio based around Ursa broadcast cameras and Ursa Mini Pro G2s, all with B4 lenses. And they've got a load of galleries in there, all of course based around the amazing Constellation. Definitely worth finding out more information there. All our news is on kitplus.com/news, so you can find out more information about all the things we've been speaking about today at that website. Now we're going to move on and talking a little bit about esports. There's a particular manufacturer who is developing some esports kit, and we're going to have a chat with them. That's Mr. Marc Wilson from Glensound. So welcome, Marc, to the KitPlus live show. Good to have you here.
Good to be here, John. Thank you for having me.
So, obviously we would normally be doing this at NAB, and we can't. I can see you're in your nice conservatory there, and I'm stuck in this blue room. We would normally talk about all sorts of new pieces of kit and technology that you guys have been developing. So let's start with that. What's been going on at the Glensound camp since we last spoke?
Well, lucky for us, we're still able to keep going because a large part of what we do is development. So all our design engineers are still able to keep going and base at home. So although the fact we're not at NAB and other shows, which is a problem, but it's a lesser problem that the world is having compared to the world. So we can keep going, and a few new arrivals that we have coming through at the moment. As part of the Beatrice line, we have a new lighthouse unit, which is a flasher. It's a small box with a pyramid-type display on the top, which is a signal flasher. Using the Ultimo chip, it's 4 input channels into it, so you can assign each channel a different colour for signalling purposes, and as well as detecting audio presence, it also detects the call signal. So you could, for example, have a solid colour for signal present, and if somebody's doing the call function from within Beatrice, it would flash, for example, but that's all configurable. So the Lighthouse Flasher unit is coming through at the moment.
Cool.
We also have a wall panel unit, the W4, which is a Beatrice in position, but it's designed just to fit flush straight onto walls. So a single and a 4-channel with a speaker and a panel mount microphone for wall mounting. And one that's just come on that we just signed off today, actually, is called the Moto, the Beatrice Moto, which is an interface for radios. So you can use it to interface into normal handheld radios that you would use to interface it into the Dante world as part of the Beatrice system. So they're the sort of newer products within our Beatrice line, our intercom, Dante AES67 intercom line. You're aware as well that we're looking at the esports world.
We are.
And within esports, we've done a few projects recently using like our B4 belt pack and other Dante units, but there's obviously a demand for a dedicated esports unit, and we're working on that at the moment as well. And we hope to have that available within the next few months. That was going to be one of the big launches for NAB. So look out for our esports box if you're in the esports world. That a dedicated gamers interface for esports will be with us very shortly as well.
Fantastic. Now I know Matt and Simon have got a couple of questions for you, so we'll zip back to the other studio and see what they have to say.
Mark, thanks for that. So tell us, Mark, aside from probably showing all these products at NAB as you probably hoped, what are you going to miss most about Las Vegas this year?
Well, the main thing for us for Las Vegas is it's the main international show. So it's where we meet our customers, not necessarily American customers, but key customers, sort of distributor resellers and broadcasters from around the world. And it's the main meeting point of the year. So we're not going to see them in the same place, which is the big letdown for us. It's the standard question that we get when somebody comes up, "Hi, how you doing? What's new?" And we tell the key people what is new. What are our new products and what are our latest developments? Because as you know, Glensound have always got something new just around the corner. So not being able to do that is the biggest loss for us, which will be a shame. But events like you're doing here, KitPlus Live, this is a great incentive to get out and talk, and I hope this works very well for you, because it will help fill the gap, certainly.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good. And so with all of this development that you're doing, you're obviously still working in the factory with, obviously social distancing being adhered to, but you're open for business, all orders being processed as normal?
Yes, absolutely. We've had to change our capacity in the factory a little, so we've got about half of our people working just to allow for the social distancing. But what it means is we're very much producing for orders at the moment, where we do orders stroke stock. At the moment, we're building for orders. But all the design team, all the management team, we're all working the same as at home. And we've got the social distancing measures in place at our buildings, so that the staff, the production staff, we are a manufacturer, so we need people to build the products, are all still in and are still keeping us going. So yes, we're still very much open for business, and because
business as usual, so they say.
Yeah, well, we work very much in news and sport, and although the sports side has stopped, the news side has very much become more relevant and has ramped up a bit, and there's a lot more projects around for people that are interested in sport, in news applications. So yes, it's business as usual for Glensound.
Especially remote, I guess. Yeah, especially remote news.
Yes,
with IP,
Yes, we are getting remote requests. We have worked on some projects. People like politicians having their studios at home, where we provide some equipment, because a lot of our products have remote interfacing where an engineer at a studio can control mic levels and gain and turn mics on and off. So that's very useful when you've got non-technical people working from home. So yes, we're working on several projects like that.
Brilliant.
Great, thanks.
Brilliant. Well, Mark, thank you very much for joining us. and hopefully we will meet in person very soon at the next show.
I hope so.
Yeah. In the meantime, obviously people can contact you and find out all about what's going on still at Glensound. Might as well give it to us now. What's the website they can go to?
Website, all the information, any updates we have, any of our own webinars and presentations, or our current situation will always be on the front page of our website, which is glensound.com.
Brilliant. Mark, once again, thank you for joining us today on KitPlus Live.
Thank you. Good luck to you guys. Thanks for all your efforts. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for that, Mark. Followers of KitPlus would have seen in the last couple of weeks we rolled out KitPlus user reviews. Very simple concept. You take an item of kit out of your bag, turn the camera on yourself and create a short video review for us. If we use it, we give you £100. It's as simple as that. There's a link on the screen now where you can find out all the details.
Yeah, that's great. We've also got a new website on the go at the moment, broadcastnetwork.co.uk. We're very aware that we're not the only people in the world doing online content at the moment, webinars, online training, product launches, etc. with the shows being cancelled. So please log on. It's free of charge. It's a community project. Log on to find out what's going on and also to add your own sessions.
Brilliant. Thank you, Matt. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tune in tomorrow when we have Paul Robson from Medialease in the studio, and he'll be delving into funding issues that many companies are experiencing and hopefully answering some of your questions.
If you have any questions at all or a guest suggestion or anything like that, you can find us on Twitter at KitPlus UK. There's also an email link on the screen as well where you can contact us.
That's great. Thank you very much for being here and staying till the end. See you tomorrow.